Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. If you like making money, it's just that easy. Click subscribe. I talk a lot about undervalued commodities or undervalued investment opportunities. So today I'm going to cover gold and silver. Gold and silver, just a market technical analysis update. I'm going to look at it from a big picture and then dive in and do some closer lookup of some of the precious metals, gold and silver. So let's see what we got in here for gold and silver for technical analysis. Again, I just want to reiterate, you don't necessarily use price to do your valuation. So use value to determine if you should buy, sell, hold in any asset, whatever it is. I'm going to show you some charts to hopefully better ease your thoughts about gold and silver. I also personally hold gold, silver, platinum companies. I also hold physical precious metals, gold, silver, and platinum. So this is from a viewpoint of someone who has skin in the game and who is invested in some of these companies and in these sectors. So this is the Dow to gold ratio. You can see the March kind of sell-off. But this was the setup that was coming up. The Dow to gold ratio broke to the upside, signaling Dow's outperforming gold. But I think this is going to turn over and down at some point because of market conditions, because of inflation, and because of the dollar. So when I'm talking about inflation, this is what's coming ahead of us right here. This is the M2 money supply growth versus inflation. And if you look over here, this follows to the T housing starts, the M2 money supply does. So money starts, or housing starts, is the driver for M2 money supply, unless the government throws a bunch of spending in the mix as well. So when you see, I would say about this point on, they started manipulating a lot of things, trying to get the money supply to create inflation. And some of the times they can't do it because there's no function or way to get that money into the hands of people unless you have a real estate expansion phase. And that's what these M2 money supply movements are. This is the housing starts and M2 money supply going up and down with each other. And then lagged in the red line is the inflation rate. So we can see that M2 money supply went up and then the inflation rate would go up, slightly delayed behind it. This delay or this inflation portion is the movement that drives gold and silver. That is what it is. And it's the increase of this here and this difference between this and the 10-year yield. That is what affects real negative rates and eventually drives interest rates higher. This is what we have going on. They have this gigantic M2 money supply increase recently. I think some of this is going to impact inflation and move inflation higher. And we're in an expansion phase of real estate. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. This is the money supply growth versus inflation. I have this box here. This is the new privately owned housing unit starts right here. This move here from 1970 to 73. 1970 to 73 was here. It came back down. 75 and on. 75 and on is this move here. And gold did one of these pull-ups, pull back, and then a big move up. This is what drives gold right here. This does. This drives inflation. It's just inflation's delayed a little bit. This here from 2000 to 2008 had a pretty good push. From 2000 to 2008 had a very good push. And there was also a bunch of money manipulation stuff going on in here as well. So the chart isn't nearly as clean because we had a dot-com bubble. So they tried printing their way out of it. That's the inflation rate here. They tried printing their way out of it here, but it was low. And then we started increasing up here. This is what got the money into the hands of people and increased the inflation rate here all the way to 2008. So that's what's driving it, is this. We are now entering in an expansionary phase of real estate, which will release money into the system. It is going to be inflationary. That's what drives gold and silver. Now, value-wise, in terms of monetary base to gold ratio, we have never been this cheap down here. They are increasing the monetary base at a much faster rate than gold is accounting for it. At some point, gold, I think, will account for it. Just not yet. It will be soon. Here's the gold price. The big old cup and handle that everyone's used to. This is on a weekly chart stick basis coming up. Big bowl shape. And then we're putting in that handle. It is coming. Silver. Downtrend break. And then a flattened downtrend break. We're kind of sitting up here. This will explode higher. Just give it time. People are accumulating it. The volumes are up. We have a struggle to get physical silver anywhere near the paper price. So I think the foundation has been laid for higher prices. Now it's just a matter of waiting and being patient. Here's platinum. Big old downtrend line break. Remember, this is from 2008 to 2021. We broke out to the upside. It's game on, and this is going to be path of least resistance is going to be higher. So it's just a matter of patience. Inflation's coming. GDX, downtrend break. Broke the downtrend, and we're moving higher. Patience, guys. Everybody wants everything to move so fast. It'll come. GDX, downtrend break. Back test. We're going to move higher very soon. Very soon. Give it some time. First Majestic Silver. Look at that massive downtrend break. And the flatter the downtrend, the bigger the move to the upside. This is a flat downtrend. Came up, broke through it, and we're just resting above the break. It's going to go higher soon. It will go higher. EXK, downtrend break. Flat downtrend break that we're trying to break right now. We hit our head on it, pulled back a little bit. We'll come up and try to retest this very soon. Give it a couple weeks or a month. Newmont Mining, same thing. Got a nice little all-time high here. Breaking through. We're coming up. We're going to break through here and leave this in the dust, hopefully. Metallic Minerals. This is a small silver exploration company. Here's kind of the line going across. Broke through it, and now we're just resting on top of the breakout. I like to buy above here and just hold on. That's what I do. Mag Silver, same scenario. Nice big line here. Broke out, kind of back test, and we'll head higher. Volumes buying this all from 2016 onward. It'll do great. Endeavor Silver. We're moving on higher. This is zoomed in. We're on a daily chart looking at it from months. Zoomed in, this thing is moving higher. We've got a nice little hammer bullish piercing going on. Same with Wheat and Precious Metals, bullish engulfing. Downtrend break, bullish engulfing, looks great. First Majestic, looking like it's putting in a little hammer. So that's good, maybe a little short-term bottom. Mag Silver putting in a hammer. Hammer bullish piercing. And then we've got Platinum Group Metals. This is PLG. I'm going to go over this again. This looks like a bottoming process to me. Nice big bottom here. We got a flat bottom. The momentum has been moving sideways. We got the nice big up days and small down day pullbacks in here. We've got nice big volume on the right-hand side accumulating. We had nice big move higher, quite powerful out of this basing pattern. And then we went sideways. And I think what we're creating is a cup and handle pattern, a cup and a handle pattern right here. This is a great time. I purchased it right in here. I saw that at the bottom of the cup and handle pattern. I'm slightly aggressive. We can zoom in on this cup and handle, this handle portion in here. So we zoomed in. And look, we got a downtrend break here. So we have a downtrend break, breakout, back test. We're putting in this handle. It's coming. It's coming. So that's one that I like, PLG. So gold and silver, from a long-term perspective, everything looks great. Nothing's broken. Everything is good. What I'm seeing on the short term for gold and silver, that's looking good too. So, you know, I own this stuff. Maybe I'll accumulate a little bit more. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just hold what I've got and just ride it on. I already own a bunch. So this looks good. It's just patience. Just patience. It'll come. I think this next month or so, we'll see a big move start to develop. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys listening. This is Finding Value.